were saying that there's beauty and functionality.
The stuff we're using is there in the windows, and it's beautiful. It's. I mean, look at it. That stuff
It's
came.
not just for show.
This is the tomatoes we're using for the day. These are the eggs we're actually using. We're taking them out of the window and putting them on a pizza. It's not.
Right.
It's not show for show's sake. This is. It's a perfect place to store them.
Right. It's functional for these guys. It's beautiful for the people on the other
Exactly,
side.
yeah.
When your pies have an interesting design feature that you don't see in a lot of pizzas, that little crimping action, and so that you've got little points along the way on the cornicione. And is that just something that evolved as sort of a signature style of the place, or is this something you saw in Naples, or how did you come up with that?
With the wood-fired ovens, the heat is so high that the blisters pop out, and we like that blistered effect. Both the Neapolitan pies and the New York pies always have those blisters.
And I see Anthony's putting together that really nice sauce. One of the things we're seeing with the Neapolitan style pizzas is that the sauce is not on the thick side. It's thin because it's going to evaporate in the oven, in the hot oven.
It's raw canned tomatoes, and it's canned tomatoes 12 months a year. It doesn't change. It's not fresh tomatoes. We have other pizzas that we sometimes put fresh tomatoes on.
Oh yeah. And about how long do they take to bake?
About four and a half minutes.
And that's because it's not a wood-fired oven, so you're not baking at that extreme 800 to 900 degree range.
The ovens are set to go at about 600 to 650 during like peak service.
Yeah.
And we have them running at about 750.
We poured out the cylinders, so to
You
speak.
did. So yeah, you jury-rigged it to make it do what you wanted to do. So it's a combination of the tools, but in the end, it comes down to the hands who are making it. You're using American flour, Italian flour?
We use all Caputo flour for the most part.
100% Caputo. Or
Yep.
well, we've talked about the difference between Caputo and San Felice.
Caputo flour is perfect pizza flour.
And that's the one that the sort of the first family of Italian flour.
That's what their family's done for 6 generations now, making flour.
É tudo com crê, é tudo com crê, é tudo com crê, viver na paz de Deus. É tudo com crê, é tudo com crê, é tudo com crê, viver na paz de Deus.
And here's our margarita.
Wow, you got some serious cheese on there, huh?
Pizza has to smell like milk, tomato, a little bit of basil, and olive oil.
Yeast.
And yeast.
That's it. Yeah.
Yes, and when you eat this, for us, the sign of the margarita, what we're shooting for is this milky, delicious mozzarella with a bright, sparkling tomato sauce that balances it. Crispiness, a little bit of yeast, and then the perfume, the basil in your mouth, and that's a margarita.
That's it. Yeah.
It's got to be juicy.
It's simple.
I mean, it shouldn't flop, but at the same time, it's not a cracker.
It's holding up. Yeah.
So it's holding up beautifully.
Well, I think I see you've got the little fold-up technique down. I'm going to follow you on that. Thank you guys for sharing all of this
Thank you
with
very
us.
much.
Your passion, your love, and your wonderful flavors.